going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to go over team captains in MUT 22, show you how to get them, show you how to power them up, because this is a free card that you can use all season long, and initially it can be upgraded for free to an 89 overall. Throughout the year, you'll get to do additional upgrades. You can make changes. If you pick one guy now and you don't like the card, you can trade him in later. We're going to go over everything that you need to know regarding team captains. If you guys found this video useful, helpful, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up. It really supports my channel, helps my videos get noticed, so I'd appreciate it if you went ahead and clicked that thumbs up if you did find the video helpful. Let's get right on into the content. So to get your team captain, it's a little hidden, okay? It's going to be in Team Affinity, and in order to get Team Affinity unlocked, you have to reach level 4. I've talked about this in a couple other videos yesterday. If you want to get to level 4 quickly, I would go grind Superstar KO, because it ranks you up pretty quickly. You get like a one-time bonus for doing it. You can't keep repeatedly grinding it out, but you also get a free 85 overall Aaron Rodgers, which can be used for your day one quarterback. Pretty good free card. All you got to do is throw 5 touchdown passes in Superstar KO. Once you get to level 4, you're going to go down to Team Affinity, and you're going to see team captains. Now mine is a little dim because I've already completed it, but it says power up your team captain with team captain tokens. Earn them by completing these activities. A new activity will be available with every Team Affinity release. So basically every time a new Team Affinity comes out, we're going to get the chance to upgrade our team captain. I like how those go hand in hand. So if you go in here, and again, if you're not completed, this is what you need to do. Reach week 3 of the campaign, then complete all 4 team captain tryout challenges to earn a fantasy pack containing your choice of any one of the team captain players. So I just unlocked this pack on my Xbox account. We haven't opened it yet. I'm going to show you here in a moment, but let me go over to the campaign solo so you can see what they're talking about. If you go to play and then you go to challenges and go to the campaign, which is one of the first 3 options you have here, once you get to week number 3 right here, there's very quick solos. It's like, get a 20-yard pass, not allow your the defense or the opponents to get 10 yards. Then there's like rush for 30 yards in 5 plays, and then don't let your opponent score. They're really, really easy. They're on rookie. Once you knock out all 4 of these, you don't have to do the 5th one. You still want to do it, but once you knock out these 4 solos, they're going to give you a team captain fantasy pack, and we're going to go ahead and open up that pack, show you the choices. Now, I will tell you, the best card, in my opinion, is probably going to be Jack Youngblood, but the good thing is you can change your mind down the road here, and also, these are all going to fit different needs, right? So it says your team captain is the leader of your team and one of the best players in the game. He is upgradable to an 89 overall and will receive even more upgrades in the future. Keep upgrading him throughout the year and he'll eventually reach a 99 overall. So we're going to go ahead and select that. And then here are your 4 team captains. Love the animation, by the way. It looks really clean. It looks kind of similar to last year, but almost better. So here are the 4 cards. All right. Number 1. John Lynch. Unless you're like a Bucks fan and you really want this guy on your team, in my opinion, not worth it. The biggest reason, Cam Chancellor is the ultimate champion, the MUT master. He plays the same position. Some of you might need 2 really good strong safeties on your team, but early on in the year, I just would not recommend this. In MUT 21, we had an overload of really good safeties as well. I just feel like this card, at the end of the day, he's a little bit slow. It's just not worth it at all. Lance Allworth, I like that he has the route runner archetype, so this card can be very useful. Early in the year, I think you see a lot of people run man coverage, and you're going to need route runners who get that route technician with 1 ability point. It's going to be a useful card, but I think he's just a little too slow. And then also the other thing here is that with this card, you get a free 92 overall or up to 92 overall Devin Hester if you pick him for your ultimate season fantasy pack. That's something we covered in yesterday's video. Down below in the description, we're going to link a couple videos that we put out over the last 48 hours. Make sure you guys check out those as well. There'll be pinned comments down below. So I feel like Devin Hester, though you do need 3 to 4 to 5 wide receivers on your team, you can find a place for Lance Allworth, but the fact that you're getting the free Devin Hester, and a lot of you are going to be probably buying other wide receivers that you want, I kind of feel like this is a pass. But I will say the fact that there's 5 positions open for wide receiver on your team, this could be a good reason because of that. Sean Alexander looks like a pretty good power back if you're playing on next-gen consoles. Next-gen kind of rules the world, right? So the power backs are going to be problems, and I got a feeling this Sean Alexander card is going to be pretty solid. You can put up to 3 running backs on your team, so even depth chart-wise, if you want to throw them on there, it could help. The only thing is, with chemistry this year, it's a little bit different. We use strategy items, which is something I'll have an upcoming video coming out on soon, but it doesn't work the same in the sense that, like, you know, last year and years past, you would want to have early on in the year, try to get like 3 88 overalls in the same position to help you boost up your chem. It just doesn't really work that way. So I feel like depth is not as important as it has been in years when it comes to chemistry and boosting up your teams. And I would say just all around, the best player available is the speed rusher, Jack Youngblood. The other thing is, when it comes to depth, right, pass rushing, in my opinion, is the best thing to have depth in, because what I noticed last year, and I'm guessing it's going to work this way this year, is substituting pass rushers in mid-game, mid-quarter, mid-half. Keeping guys fresh seems to get a better pass rush in the game. So if you have a bunch of good left ends, right ends, outside linebackers, and you're substituting them in every other couple series, that's going to help you get to the quarterback more often. And here is a card that you can get for free to go ahead and put on your lineup. So we're going to go ahead and pick Jack Youngblood. Like I said, you can pick whoever you want, but this is going to be the choice that we make. And there is a way that you can switch it out. So if you make it, you know, you pick somebody that you didn't really want, it's not the end of the world. Now, after you make your decision, the next thing you immediately want to do is go over to your lineup and make sure you put this card in your lineup. So he was a left end. We're going to go ahead and throw Jack Youngblood in there. He's an 85 overall, which is a pretty good starting range, and we're going to be able to power him all the way up to an 89 overall. Now, you can upgrade this card like most of the other cards, like your MUT Master, by selecting the item. I'm in the lineup screen, so I'm hitting X on Xbox, square on PlayStation. I'm going over to upgrade, but if you're in your binder, you can kind of see it this way as well. It would just look like this when you get to the card, and then you just have to tab over to upgrades. But as you can see, you're going to be adding training to upgrade ratings and unlock the secondary position slot. So we're going to go ahead and put our training there. We're going to do it one more time, one more time, and one more time. And it's just as simple as that. We now have an 89 overall player on the squad. You literally don't have to get any tokens for it. It just takes training. The next time that we'll be able to upgrade it will be whenever we get a new team affinity option or promo, which I think if we go back to the missions within team affinity, it kind of gives us a date here, right? So team builders is the current team affinity option, and it says this goal will no longer be available on 9/23. So that would tell me we're probably going to get something new team affinity wise. And remember, this says that a new activity will be available with every team affinity release. So we're probably looking towards the end of September to get our next option to upgrade our team captain. Who knows what overall it will go be? I mean, to be at an 89 already just that easily with 5 or 20 training in general is really good. I don't know if they'll just start +1ing it or if we'll really see them get to like a 92, 93 in September. That would be a little early in my opinion, but we'll see. I don't know. I like how Team Captain lurks this year. They did a great job with it, and it's easy to upgrade, I think easy to understand. Now, 2 other things to go over before we end the video. Number 1, once you power this card up to an 89, it's going to unlock 1 Superstar X Factor slot, 1 ability slot, a secondary position slot, but most importantly, a team chemistry slot. And you can add this to any team chem or any team chem on this item. So if I'm rocking an Eagles theme team, I'm going to throw Eagles chem on here, and it's ×3 as well. So this is going to help you get to that 50-50 that you might be chasing for a theme team. So that's really good. That's with any of the 4 team captains. Number 2, normally they give us an option to trade this one in for another one if we want. I don't think that's in the game just yet, but this is likely what it's going to look like. You're going to have to downgrade the card, so we would just go refund all the way down to the base 85 that it started at, okay? You more than likely would have to remove it out of your lineup, and then usually they give us some type of set to put it in, where you put it in a set, and then it gives you back the Team Captain Fantasy Pack, and you get to pick another option. It's usually free. They don't charge you anything for it. But I looked across the sets, and even if I select this item, it says it's not eligible for any set. So I just don't think the exchange is out there yet. So be careful for now on who you pick, because you're going to have to live with that decision for a little while. But I feel pretty confident within the next month or so, they will add a set for us to exchange it in and get the Team Fantasy Pack back if you want to change your mind or pick another option. And that is Team Captains in MUT 22. If you got any questions, leave it down below in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.